to add an extra twist into this movement, and we learned this from Ben Patrick knees over toes guy, take 30 paces forward, and then when you're ready, start to walk backwards. What's up, team? Nsima Inyang here from the Super Training Gym, and I freshly got Cocoa Dose number 2. You know, I can't say what it actually is because you know why, YouTube. But what I wanted to talk to you guys in this video is something super important. You know, we're all on this journey to try and get big and strong, right? But there's a lot of things that we end up forgetting in the gym. A lot of movements that we kind of maybe just push to the side because we don't think they're that important. And in this video, I want to talk to you about 3 different exercises or 3 movements that I think you should add to what you're currently doing. That's going to help you with a lot of the small things that you might be forgetting, like joint stability, core strength, back stability, so you don't get injured. All these small little things are going to help you become a better, bigger, stronger, longer lasting athlete. So the first movement that you're probably not doing at this point in time that's going to be super damn beneficial for you is the bottoms up kettlebell carry that you see me doing right here. Now, you know, this is not an Nsima original. I stole this from the #1 back doctor in the world who we had on the podcast, Stu McGill, and the man who squatted 1,300 plus pounds, pretty heavy, Brian Carroll. Now, this movement is a movement that they program in for every single one of their athletes. Why? Grip strength, shoulder stability, core stability, back stability. It's an overall amazing movement that you should be adding to your program, and it's super easy to add in. You can just do 3 sets, 30 to 40 paces back and forth, making sure that the kettlebell is in this position, not over here, right here. Now, to do this movement correctly, you want to make sure that your elbow's close to your body, your shoulder, how you want your scapula locked in. You don't want to be out here. This is where you want to be, and you're gripping the kettlebell as hard as possible. Now, when you begin walking, you want to keep your core stable. Okay, you're not shifting from side to side. You're keeping stable here. You see that my body is upright. I'm not twisting to the right or the left. Now, to add an extra twist into this movement, and we learned this from Ben Patrick knees over toes guy, take 30 paces forward, and then when you're ready, start to walk backwards. Okay? This adds a wrinkle into the bottoms up kettlebell carry that I do not see people doing, but it's going to be really beneficial for you. So listen, I know that you've seen the meatheads at the gym, and don't get it wrong, I'm a meathead too, but you see these guys that are walking around, they have nice full round muscle bellies, but they're walking around like this. Okay, it's of no fault of their own. It's because of a muscle group that they keep forgetting to work, or a movement that they haven't added into their routine that'd be so great and so beneficial that it could bring them back and put them right here. And that movement is the face pull. Now, the face pull is a movement that I love in my workout routine. I'll do it 2 to 3 times a week, 15 to 20 rep sets, high volumes. But the big thing that I make sure that I do with the face pull is whenever I do it, when I pull it back, I make sure that I hold that peak contraction because I really want to make sure that my rear delts are getting a brunt of the work. Now, something to keep in mind, when you're doing face pulls, if you see my shoulder rotation here, if you're doing them and you're finding that you can't get into that position, it may be beneficial for you to do a little bit of shoulder mobility work. We have a lot of videos on this channel that help out with shoulder mobility, but the face pull is a movement that if you can get right and if you can get the activation of those rear delts, you're going to be able to go from this to this. Now, this last movement is massively useful. And to be perfectly honest, I know, because I do this too and I feel this way, as lifters, we hate cardio. Okay, cardio takes away from the gains, it takes away from the muscle. We hate to do it, but the fact is that the higher your cardiovascular capacity is, the better you're gonna be able to recover from workout to workout. And if you're able to recover better, well, shoot, you're gonna be able to get bigger, stronger, faster, more efficiently. So the exercise that I want you guys to start adding in are kettlebell swings. Now, you see, the great thing about kettlebell swings is that #1, they do challenge your cardiovascular capacity. But #2, they're a resistance training movement. They help with hip explosion and overall athleticism as far as hip hinge is concerned. And then lastly, since it is a resistance training exercise, you can add it into a cardiovascular circuit that allows you to do resistance training and not take away from your muscle gain. So, the 2 main faults I see on the kettlebell swing are #1, the hips not being the main motor. A lot of people think that they should be using a lot of their arms on the kettlebell swing, that they should be lifting the kettlebell up as they swing forward. No, the hips are the main mover of the kettlebell swing. And then the second main fault that I see is opening up the hips too wide when the kettlebell is coming down. This causes a lot of tension to come onto the lower back, and a lot of people complain that, oh my gosh, my lower back's hurting because of kettlebell swings, but that's just because they're opening up their hips too wide and they're bringing the kettlebell too low. So 3 amazing movements. 3 amazing movements that challenge your joint stability, grip strength, core stability, shoulder stability, explosive capacity, cardiovascular capacity, and muscular imbalances. And they're 3 super easy movements that you can literally add into your workout today. It's no brainer. I highly suggest that you just add these movements into your workout program this week, and you're going to pay dividends in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you got something from it. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have questions for us here at the Super Training Gym, comment down below and let us know. This is Nsima Inyang from the Super Training Gym, Mark Bell's Power Project, all that good stuff. Strength is never a weakness. Weakness is never a strength. I'll talk to y'all later.